be bitches that be upset that, girl, they don't got no nigga, and they see other people that's niggas with niggas, and then they mad. Don't be mad at us because we got niggas. Girl, you don't want no 9 to 5 nigga. I'll take a 9 to 5 nigga.
Loving you is like blowing water, baby. You give me the strength through the fire, baby. I'm gonna be your...
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back in the studio with another video. All right, so we got to talk really quick. This Bsimone, child, I really don't even get into her. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know her from the Instagram and the baby boy, and to me, I never really liked her. I don't follow her, but I know that she's kind of in the clout chase Instagram realm, like she's one of the Instagrammers. So it's kind of like she has a lot of friends within that arena, and a lot of people, they like her. I really could care less for her. I don't care anything about her necessarily. She's not that funny to me. She's not that cute to me. I mean, she is pretty talented when it comes to the rap and stuff, but she is at a point where now she just can't stay out of the headlines for saying dumb, stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, maybe this is just one of those things that it comes with the fame or whatever have you, but this girl is going viral every other week for saying something stupid. Now, she's in the headlines again for a conversation that she had on a podcast back in 2017. All right. Where she warned, I guess they were talking about Tinder or dating apps. Now, it's not really clear what they were talking about because the audio it's been chopped from all the different blogs that I've been hearing it on. And the podcast has since removed the entire podcast, so you can't go listen to it. So anywho, Bsimone goes on this podcast, and I guess they were talking about Tinder or something like that. And so she goes and basically says, you got to be careful living in Atlanta because you'll mess around and swipe up and catch a tranny.
You can't do that in Atlanta,
girl.
Why not?
Hell no, you can't do that shit
you
in Atlanta.
Swiped up on a tranny.
For real?
Yes, and you won't know until you're in the bedroom with them.
Bitch, I would know.
Well, I guess you're right.
I mean, but I
Atlanta
also have
is just
watched,
a mess.
Yeah. Atlanta, you would have to.
Which I have nothing against the LGBT lettuce, bacon, tomato community. But I love all y'all. One of my best friends is a tranny, but she's honest and open. Like, y'all, in Atlanta,
the DL stuff.
It's the DL stuff that's the problem.
That is the huge
I was
problem.
actually going to
Even
just
with
say,
dating
like,
guys.
now does it, yeah. Okay, it's the DL.
It's the DL
it's
thing.
not a problem at all.
No,
I have
but
friends who are
it's the ones who are
transgender.
open
I have
about
friends
it.
that are gay. One of my best friends is
When
gay.
you say, I want, because see, when I hear tranny, T-girl, whatever, I think chick with dick. Right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're not going to call a girl that's post-op tranny, right?
No. Transgendered means I'm now a man calling myself a woman. Transsexual, I think, means you got the sex change.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, was she telling the truth? Well, yes, but you could swipe up and catch yourself a transgender female. However, I don't think that. I mean, that was a part of the problem, but the other part of the problem was then she started saying, I don't have a problem with the LGBTQRS, lettuce, tomato, whatever. She went in to start saying stuff like that. And see, that for me is the problematic piece as well, because, you could tell she felt comfortable because she was a woman and she was sitting with 2 other women. And so they were having, gay talk. So it was shade. It was definitely shade. She started talking about how she had trans friends and gay friends and things like that. And, but however, as I always say on this channel before, she wouldn't talk that way if she was around her gay friends or her trans friends, but she was in front of her fish friends, so she felt like she could be disrespectful and be shady on this podcast. So that's really interesting, and that's really telling about how she feels about her friends and how she feels about the community as a whole. You could have simply said, yes, you might catch a transgender woman, or you could have said tranny. I mean, I know a lot of transgender females probably would feel like that's an insult, but I know a lot of people just say tranny because it's just short. Now, tranny has become a term. It has become a derogatory term, but I think the reason why tranny has become such a derogatory term is because of the media. Every time you see the word tranny in a headline, it's like, man sleeps with tranny, rapper exposed by tranny. So tranny has become, the N word for transgender. But tranny was not always a bad word. It's become a bad word because every time you see it in a headline, it's attached to some salaciousness or exposing or some type of derogatory situation. So I know a lot of people will just say tranny just because it's like, well, it's a tranny. It's just short for transgender. Everybody's not going to be like, well, the transgendered woman. You know what I mean? Everybody's not going to do that. But the way that she said it, I still feel like even her using the word tranny, it was still shady. I feel like the way that she tried to address that she was cool with gay people or didn't have a problem with gay people was shady. Why does it have to be the LGBT, bacon, lettuce, tomato, all of that? You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that I've always tell people about about fish and certain type of women. They always, it's good in the beginning and then you get here and they get in the group of people and then it's shade. Now, am I going to sit there and think that and say that she was wrong about what she said? Absolutely not. Because there are trans women and there are, women that will be on those apps and some of them will pose as cisgendered women. Some of them will say that they're trans, or some of them won't say anything until later on. That is very much so true. However, if transgender women are in fact women, which they are, they're just a different type of woman, that I feel like they can be on those apps as well. They're not gay. Now, that's a conversation that people may agree with or not, but a lot of transgender women are not necessarily, they don't see themselves as gay because they see themselves as a woman. Now, people might see them as men. That's open for interpretation. Then she went in to try to describe the difference between transsexual and transgender, saying that transgender is a man that now wants to be a woman or some sort like that, and then a transgender just had the surgery. Now, I don't really get into the logistics of the tool because I'm not trans and I don't know what, because I don't know, because I feel like, listen, if there's still a dick, then girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like you. I mean, I guess it's just for me, it would be hard to say that's completely trans. I mean, it'd be more of a post-op trans, because it's like, in order to be completely trans, in my mind, I feel like you might as well not have the penis. But girl, don't get me into no hot water. I'm just saying, like, I understand what she was saying, but the delivery of it was not the best delivery. And I also feel like she was being a little shady in it. Like, you know what I mean? It was shady how she said it. So she's getting a lot of backlash. A lot of people feel some type of way about it. A lot of people are, pretty much fed up with Bsimone, coming off the heels of her saying she don't want no man with no 9 to 5, as if she didn't have no 9, as if she wasn't as if she hadn't had a 9 to 5 before. Like, she's so good and so much better than people, which is like, girl, you're not even all that. You're an Instagram clout chaser for clicks and views and clout. You know what I'm saying? You don't know whether you want to be a comedian, a plagiarizing author, and then or a freaking rapper. You get what I mean? And then it comes to find out that she plagiarized her whole book a week later, and then she wants to come out here and say, oh, well, it was my team. It wasn't me. I'm not an author. I had never, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. We're making things right. Yeah, but girl, you wasn't saying that before. You was taking all the credit for that book. And when you was going through all that shade about the 9 to 5 man, you was on your Instagram giving bothered, like, girl, catch my book. It's gonna sell out again. You're feeling yourself like you're just that girl. And now you're getting all this backlash, and you deserve it. I don't like her. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I don't like her. I'm thinking about, and it's not even just about the trans issue. It's just everything. She's just trash, and she thinks that she's all that. And it's like, girl, you're really not that sickening. And then when things come to a head, then you run and hide behind it. You don't stand in your mess. But girl, when you feel like things are, when you're unbothered and you're collecting the people's coins, then you want to throw subtle shade like you're just this fab queen. You know what I mean? That's unbothered because you have some sort of Instagram fame. Girl, good night. Bye. Have a seat. No one's checking for you. I don't care how many books you fake write or you write. You still are a chick online that's begging. Well, that still can't catch a man. So, girl, maybe that's the reason why you're mad at the swipe up. And my thing is this: don't move to Atlanta. All you always know what's going on in Atlanta. Listen, I don't understand why these women be so quick to run to Atlanta and then be mad when it's niggas on niggas. Get out of Atlanta. That's just where it's at. Go to Vegas somewhere. Go to LA. Move somewhere else. Why would you want to be in Atlanta where a bunch of niggas is on niggas? That's just what it gives, girl. If you can't take it, get out of there. I don't like Bsimone. Bsimone is trash. And girl, whether you on Tinder or not, you still can't catch a man. I don't know. But what's also interesting is, though, she sure gets stuffed a lot. She was also on that same podcast talking about how she'd like to get banged out and how she's going to slow down on getting banged out because she's just been having a lot of sex. So she's like an easy floozy that feels some type of way, that thinks that she's better than people because she has some followers on Instagram, and she's trash. And she's one of those girls that'll be single forever in my mind with a dried up cooter cat because she thinks that her shit does not stink. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about Bsimone. She's garbage. She's trash. I have no respect for her, and I don't really care to cancel her because she was never popping in my book. I'm just talking about her just because the girl has been in the headlines every week for something stupid. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yes, to go back to that point, yes, if you do go on Tinder, you do go on these Plenty of Fish, yes, you can swipe up and catch yourself a tranny or a transgender. You can. And I think the transgender women should be vocal and open about, they're being a transgender. And, I feel like that's the conversation that they should have. I don't think that you should lure or lure men in and have them thinking that you're not, or you're something that you're not. I don't think the transgender women should have men thinking that they are a biological cisgender heterosexual woman. I think that they should let men know that they are a transgender female. But I feel like that's between them and the guys that they're meeting up with. However, for safety reasons, I feel as though that should be a conversation that is had very early on. So Bsimone is being canceled. I understand what she was saying. However, I don't like that she was trying to be shady all at the same time, because she could have just said what she said and then moved on. But it was the lettuce, bacon, tomato, catch a tranny, you know what I mean? Atlanta's this, Atlanta's that. So it goes to also show you that, a lot of women look at Atlanta like, they got all the fine gay men, all those gay guys. Like, girl, why are you so mad? Like, I don't understand why you so pressed. It's not my fault that you hoes can't catch a man. Don't be mad at me because I'm gay and I don't want you, or don't be mad at me because there's boys in Atlanta that like each other. Girl, everything. Listen, it doesn't matter how many Instagram followers you have. It doesn't matter how pink your pussy is or whatever the case may be, girl. Obviously, something is not connecting. Girl, but don't be mad at me because, girl, whatever I got is connecting. See, it'd be bitches that be upset that, girl, they don't got no nigga, and they see other people that's niggas with niggas and then they mad. Don't be mad at us because we got niggas. Girl, you don't want no 9-to-5 nigga. I'll take a 9-to-5 nigga. Remember, you got all these standards. See, that's the thing. A lot of these women have all these standards and then be mad when they can't catch a nigga and then see another nigga with a nigga. Well, girl, if you, it's not even lower your standards. If you be realistic about your standards, then perhaps you wouldn't have to worry about what the niggas is doing in Atlanta. But it's always a big face waterhead asshole that feels some type of way and got the highest standards. It's like, girl, you not even all that. But you have the nerve. Girl, please. Get Bsimone out of here. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I want to know what you guys think about the situation, all right? Okay, until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye.